Unpopular opinion, but most of you who say you want deliverance and you want to change because you keep going over into the same exact sin over and over, it's because you internally really don't want to change. And that is in hard fact. Follow me. Now, no way I'm condemning anybody in this video, but there is just an understanding of sin and an understanding of deliverance that we just don't have. What people don't realize is the more you do the act of sin, the more you're falling deeper into it, the more deeper it will have a hold on you. When people say, I keep doing the same sin, I stop, then I go back, that's number one, is because you didn't fully become delivered from that thing. Number two, you still are allowing yourself to want and desire that specific sin. So we see in James 4:7, submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So a part of it is, even when you get the thought, even when you get the feeling, you are not resisting it. You are entertaining it as soon as it creeps up on you. Something I find most helpful is submission to God and active resistance against the enemy. Active resistance against whatever the enemy tries to put in your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. Actively resisting it immediately. The unpopular opinion concerning this is people constantly say they feel stuck. They feel stuck in the same sin, and they actually say, I want to stop, but I keep going back to it like it's so hard. But the actual fact is, you're not desiring, not wanting to be active in that sin enough. Your desire is more for that sin than your desire is more to stop the sin. In the book of Psalms, it says that the righteous cry out and the Lord hears and delivers them out of their troubles. Some of us are not even crying out to God concerning that sin. What does that mean? You have to actively cry out to God. There is a certain space within yourself, a certain desire within yourself to want to cry out to God that you do not want to have any ties to the sin ever again. But until you make that decision within yourself, saying, I am, just like you get sick of that man, you don't want him no more. Leave me alone, that type of sick. It is the same. Sorry. Because baby, folks be sick of these men, okay? I am sick of him. I am sick of that woman. That is hilarious. So just like you get sick of people and you get that desire to say, okay, I'm done. I can't even mess with you no more. It is the same thing when you make that conscious decision and you begin to desire against that thing, against that specific sin. That is when you are ready for your full deliverance. I want to hit this. I'm going to go to the next video. Change happens in our lives when we begin to align our desires according to the Bible, according to what God says. When we align those desires, when we make a conscious effort to say, I can't do this no more. I am tired, and you are no longer enjoying the sin. Sometimes we still enjoying it. We're still active because it still fulfills our flesh. It still fulfills that desire that we continuously move on. When you desire against that sin, the desire, I can't, won't, don't, won't, no, it makes you sick type of, that is when you are really ready for deliverance. Last thing, people don't understand when we talk about how God gives us free will. And free will plays such a large role in our humanity, and most Christians don't realize that. He gives us free will. We have to choose righteousness. We have to choose against sin. And that is a spiritual law binding between humanity and God. He allows us that choice to choose ye him this day, okay? Choose him, choose righteousness, choose the right way to go. You will not be without sin, but it is the act of sin. What is in your heart? Do you have a repentant heart? Is your heart pure? Are you desiring to go against anything that rises up against the knowledge of God? That is the place we should seek for, and that is the place we should stay. Not that you will be without sin, because ain't nobody without sin, okay? I sin every day, cussing people out my head, left and right, cussing you out. What you looking at? Every day. But understanding and practicing the Spirit of God, practicing the Word in my life, continuously purifying my heart with God, understanding this is the place that God desires us to be. It's not hard to be delivered. You have to truly desire against sin. If that is you today, God is faithful when we cry out to Him wholeheartedly in a pure heart. I don't want this no more. I can't do another day. When we truly get to that point, we will be delivered. We will be set free.